Hey, what is up guys? Phoenix here, and today we're going to be building the widely requested Majora's Mask from The Legend of Zelda. So first off, I'm going to put a little pillar in the air so that we know where we're starting from. And then let's go over the color palette. So for the color palette, it's going to be black, red, orange, yellow, light blue, purple. Don't know what that's doing there. And bed. So we're going to start off by making a V pattern with our black wool, like this. And I'm going to stick to the right side first before I go to the left side because it's basically a symmetrical pixel art. So for this side, we're going to come up and to the right, 3, flat. And then on the middle block, we're going to put 1 up. Then we're going to come down and to the right, 3 flat blocks. And on the final block, we're going to come up 1. Now what we're going to do off of this final block, this block we just put, we're going to put 1 on top, 1 to the left, and 3 to the right. From there, we're going to do the same kind of pattern. We're going to put 1 on top, 1 to the left, and 3 to the right. So we have the same pattern going. Now this time around, what we're going to do for the pattern is, it's like, instead of coming on top of the block, what we're going to do is we come inward to the left 1, like that. Then from this block, we're going to do our pattern. So 1 on top, 1 to the left. Instead of 3 to the right, we're going to do 4 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to put 1 on the top from the end right there, just to mark that. So you should have this so far. And now I'm going to do a little bit of detail work for it. So coming right here, what we're going to do is come up and to the right. And we're going to extend that over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the second block now, we're going to put 1 on top. And from there, we're just going to keep coming up at a diagonal. So we're going to diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to leave that there for a second because there's still some spots we missed. For example, right here, we're going to come on top of this block, put 1, 2, 3. So it's at a diagonal right there. Then right here, where we have our 6, what you're going to do is come to the second to last block right here and put 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then what you're going to want to do is come up and to the right from here and put 2 vertical blocks. And then follow this procedure again and put another 2 vertical blocks. And we're going to connect it from here to there at downward diagonals. So diagonal, diagonal, like that. So if you got this far, that's very good. All you need to do is mirror it to the opposite side. I'll go over that later, but I wanted to complete one half in case somebody who already knows how to mirror it doesn't want to watch the end of it. Alright, so what we're going to do next is come where we have these 2 blocks. We're going to come inward to the left. 2 vertical blocks at a diagonal. Then 1 up and to the left at a diagonal. And then we're going to come up and to the left again with an R shape. So it should look like this. It's starting to make that heart shape of the Majora's Mask. And off of this R, we're going to come up another 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come up and to the left 3 again. Vertical. 1, 2, 3. Then up and to the left 2. And just remember, it's all diagonals unless I specify otherwise. Now coming down into the left from here, we're going to put 3. Then another 3. Like that. And just from this R right here, we're going to come up and to the left and extend it over. So we brought it over to here and just brought it over one more extra. And on this block, we're going to put another one down. Alright, so it's looking good right now. Next, what we're going to do is come down and to the left from here, 2 flat blocks. Then down and to the left, 3 flat blocks. Whoops, I'm accident. And this block right here is the halfway point technically, so all we have to do is mirror what we did over here to the opposite side. So I will mirror it, but I'm not going to go into as much detail as I just did. But I'll just announce what I'm doing. So we're going to come up and to the left, 3 with our little Tetris piece. Then down and to the left, 3. Bring this one up at the end. Then from here, we're going to come up and to the left, 4 flat. And on this second block right here, we're going to put 1 up. I'm just going to leave that for now. Then right here, what we're going to do is put 1, 2, and then extend it to the left 3 more. And actually, I'm going to slow down because I feel like I'm going too fast, and some people actually do follow it to the end. So this is what it should look like, just in case if anybody thought they lost me. Alright. Then what we're going to do off of this block, we're going to come up 1, another 1, and off of this one, we're going to come 1 to the right, 3 to the left. Now what we're going to do off of this block, we're going to come up again, except this time we're going to extend it over 3 to the right. And when we extend this block at upward diagonals, it should cross over like that. Next, I'm going to finish the heart shape and then do the outward tendrils, so I'm just going to finish that up real quick. So what we're going to do next is we're going to extend this up from here 4 more times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that 4th one, what we're going to do is add a block to the top actually. So it comes over 2, just like we had over there. Then we're going to come up and to the left another 2 vertical blocks. Then we're going to bring it inward to the right, 2 vertical. Then inward, up and to the right, 1. And from there, we're going to start our second thingy right there. But before I get to that, I'm going to finish up the bottom part right here. So for the bottom part right here, what we're going to do next is from this piece, we'll come up 1, then we'll come up and to the right 1. And we're going to use this to start our final point out of the mask. So put 1 on top, 1 to the right, and 4 to the left. And then on this final block right here, we're going to put 1 up, come all the way down and to the last 2, and we're going to extend it over to the right. And now from here it should be simple. Coming up and to the right as single blocks, we're going to put 1, 1, 1, and there we go. So let me back up for you guys. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird, I'm chewing gum. No, I shouldn't be, but I don't want to spit it out at the moment. Alright, we're coming to this block right here we had before. We're going to come up and to the left 2, flat. Then up and to the left 4 flat. And from here, we can come down and to the left and build our backwards R. So that it's a mirror reflection of what we have on the opposite side. And let's just build the final points. So from this point right here on our R, we're gonna come up 3 more. Then we're gonna come up and to the right 3. Then up and to the right 2. And to bring it back down, we're gonna come down and to the right from there 3. Then come down and to the right and just extend it until it touches what we had before. And right before I go to sleep, I'll just show you how it looks. So it came out perfectly symmetrical. But now it's time for bed. Alright, now it's time to start filling in stuff, which is the most complicated thing I've done. So we'll start with the easy part. These 2 tabs right here are going to be filled completely with yellow. So we'll fill them up with yellow. And there's more yellow spots, but I'll come back to those later. We're going to switch to our red right now. And coming to the center right here, we're going to put 1, then next row completed. Then next row follow that up again. So that's 7 pieces so far. Then coming off the center, we're going to come up 2. Then on top of that, we're going to put 1, 2, 3. Then above that, we're going to just bring it all the way across on both sides. So it should look like this so far. Now what we're going to do is, you see how we have these 3 right here? We're on the center block, we're going to put a purple right there. That's just going to be a placeholder. But on the left and the right, we're going to come up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still using the red for now. We're going to come up and to the left. 1, 2, 3. And on the right side, we're going to do the same. 1, 2, 3. Now what you're going to do is we're going to extend it over 5 more from here. So this is the first one, but we need to bring it over another 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to bring it down till it touches the black wool right here. So do that to the opposite side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then extend it down. And just complete the shape with the red wool like that. Now for the inner part of the mask, we're going to switch back to our black wool. And what I want you to do is trace the inside of this red wool we have so far perfectly. Just trace it all. So just make sure every piece of red wool has a black wool in contact with it right here. And then come back on each side. Like the bottom right corner and the top left corner, we're going to put another 1 just to make it a square. And for the right eye, it's the bottom left and the bottom right. So if you have this so far, perfect. Now what we're going to do is switch to our orange, and we're done with black wool for the rest of the pixel art, except for when we're putting the eye pupil in. So for now, we're just going to put 1, 2, 3 with the orange, and just complete that entire inner line, I guess, with orange on both eyes. Now we're going to switch over to our yellow wool and put each corner with 1 wool, so that's 8 blocks in total. Just the corners. Then we switch to our light blue wool, and we're going to finish off those corners, the remainder insides with light blue. And the center is going to have black. So that's looking pretty freaking amazing right now. But we still have a lot more filling in to do. So what we're going to do next is break out the purple wool. And we're going to come back down here. So we're going to put a purple, 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 like that. At the bottom half. And then coming to the corners right here, we're going to put 2. So let me just back out, like that. Now what you're going to do next is we're going to have some ice. And for the ice, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, like that. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come down and to the right 1. Then we'll put 1 ice right here. And now for the light blue wool, we're going to switch back to it and fill that in. So it's like a backwards R and a forwards R. I wonder if there's another shade that I can use instead of ice. No, ice has the best texture. Actually, let me try a block of diamond. I'm gonna use block of diamond for now. It looks too shiny though, so I might switch back to ice in a second, but I'm gonna continue the tutorial for now. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna have light blue and dark blue. And we're gonna come to the first tendril right here, where we're gonna put blue, blue, then light blue, light blue. And we're gonna shift over and do the same thing again. And now once you've done that, actually I figured out what we can do. So let's do this, guys. Let's switch to cyan. And we're gonna replace these with cyan. Yeah, I like that better. It's just following the wool. Alright, next what we're going to do is break out the light blue again. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 right here in this corner. And the rest of it's going to be cyan. And let's do that to the opposite side. So for the light blue, 1, 2, 3. Then the rest is cyan. And this mask is getting complete a lot faster than I thought. But we're not done with the red. So we're gonna break back out the red, and we'll put 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on the center like that. Then come down and to the left from there and put a red. And let's go to the opposite side so I can just repeat the instructions again, just in case you missed it. So we came to right here. We put 1, 2, 3, center block red, then down and to the right red. And then the rest of that's going to be purple. Now coming up and to the left to this final tendril right here, we're going to switch to orange. And we'll put 1, 2, then the next level, we're going to come off of this block and put 1, 2, 3, then 1 in the center. And then the rest is going to be yellow. So what we did was we put 1, 2 orange, then came off of this block and put 1, 2, 3, then the middle one we put another 1. Yellow, 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 yellow. It would have been a lot easier to explain if I just put 4 yellows right here and said fill everything else in with orange, now that I think about it. But, it's too late now. Alright, so now we're going to break out the purple again, and we're going to extend this up until it meets the red. And on each side, we're going to just trace the red. So we trace it, like so. So we came up 1, 2, 1, 2. Off of this purple, we're going to come up another 1. And another one right here. And right here, what we're going to do is we're going to put light blue then 3 purples, like so. And to the left and right, we're going to add 1 purple. Now choose any side, and we're going to come up and to the right, or over there was up and to the left. Put 1, 2, 3, and 1 down from the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 1 down from the middle. And this entire area right here is going to be light blue. So let's fill that in. Alright, now let's start wrapping up this pixel art. So what we're going to do now is switch back to our purple and come to this side right here. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1 just to start that base right there. Opposite side, we show it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just 1 at the bottom right there. We're almost done with the purple. Let's finish it up. So we're going to come right here, down to the right, purple, skip space, purple. Let's go to the opposite side, down to the left, purple, skip a space, purple. And now we're done with the purple. So we're not going to use purple anymore. What we're going to use now is orange. So for the orange, we're going to come to where we left this gap right here, put 1, then come up another 1, then come up again, put 2 flat, come up again, 3 flat, come up again, 1 flat. So I'll repeat that on the other side. In this gap, we put 1, come up 1, come again, 2 flat, come up again, 3 flat, come up again, 1 flat. And now let's just finish filling the final holes, which are going to be all yellow actually. So let's put the yellow, yellow, and everywhere. And actually right below here is a black we missed out on. So instead of 3 yellows, it's going to be a black right there. Just like this side, there's a black right there, but we forgot it on the other side. But everything else is yellow. So we can't really see it right now, so I'm going to go to bed. This pixel art was widely requested. I don't know why. I probably should play this game because then I'd actually know what it is. So there's our Majora's Mask pixel art, guys. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the tutorial. Comments in the comment section below with what you want to see built next. I might be doing some Pokemon or anime stuff. I don't really know. Depends on what you guys want. And also, I'm going to be doing some more meme pixel arts. I have I think it's a lol face that I uploaded for Minor Pro's channel, which is going to come to my channel a week later than his, so that way his channel can probably get the tutorial spread out. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks for commenting and talking about my new intro, telling me if you think it looks good or not. Thanks for supporting me, guys. But yeah, I have to go. So this is Phoenix Death 1. And